Ladies and gentlemen, it is hockey afternoon here in Arkansas. We are live from the Jones Center in Springdale, where the unbeaten Arkansas Razorbacks are preparing to take on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. The Huskers lost last night's game to Arkansas 6-3, and they are going to look for vengeance tonight after taking two against Arkansas last year. My name is EJ Sanders. Alongside me today is Corry Porter doing color commentary, and the third man in the booth is Rich Sanders, and our producer is Quinn Shields. Corry, what do Arkansas need to do to get a W tonight?
Well, I think they definitely need to limit the turnovers. That was something that led to a couple goals last night for Nebraska, so really trying to shore that up, the defense in your own zone and in the neutral zone as well. And I think starting fast, they went down 2-0 yesterday and had to battle their way back. Sometimes that takes a lot out of you, emotionally drains you, so trying to do that 2 nights in a row makes it a little bit more difficult. So I think starting fast for them will bode well. And on Nebraska's side, it's improving their special teams. They gave up 2 shorthanded goals yesterday, and then when they were on the power play themselves, had a couple icings that really slowed their momentum. 3 times that happened, so trying to get that a little bit better here today, and then it's creating some offensive pressure. I don't think they really had any sustained pressure. It was kind of more one-offs, rushes here and there in last night's game. So trying to get that offensive pressure and keep it on Arkansas will help them to try to get on the board and try to take this second game here this weekend.
Well, let's go over the 3 stars from last night's game. Our third star of the game last night was Cam McAtee. He had a goal and an assist in last night's game, and he had an excellent outing. Our second star of the game was Griffin Sugasawara. Rich, how did Griffin do last night?
He had a goal and 2 assists, and is among the players on the team second in the points lead with 4 on the season.
All right, and our first star, of course, was Chris Stovall. An excellent game last night. Corry, what do you have to say about Chris?
Yeah, he's just makes his presence felt on the ice. It really plays well with Sugasawara on the ice with him. That's the top line for a reason, and I think they're going to keep producing all season long.
All right, speaking of production, here comes Alex Keiser skating out to the blue line. As they get the starting lineups ready to go, we'd like to take a moment to thank our broadcast sponsors, RLP Home Builders. Family owned and operated, they have been helping build Northwest Arkansas for over a decade. And Bophades Tasty Nuts, a veteran-owned gourmet snack company with a passion for quality snacks, good friends, and great times. A portion of every purchase goes to small veteran charities in need. Please use the code HOGHOCKEY for 10% off at checkout at their website. You can see the links in the description below, along with our GoFundMe description as well.
Yeah, go buy some of those nuts. They're absolutely delicious, and you can't beat the 10% off either.
Pretty good deal. We'll pause now for the national anthem. All right, we're getting ready for puck drop here at the Jones Center, getting ready to go. Arkansas certainly took it to Nebraska last night, and like you said, Corry, they got to start fast today. Nebraska is going to have to do a lot better on special teams, but Arkansas is hot on the power play right now. We'll see how long they can sustain that as they start to strap up their helmets and get ready to go.
Yeah, and Kalmus will be in goal tonight for the Hogs, which they tried the same thing last weekend. Started Dusenka Friday night. Kalmus got the start on Saturday, came away with a win in both of those. Kalmus did give up 2 goals, but he'll look to have a strong outing here this afternoon.
Salmon, Keyser, and Kerr will be the starting line out there, along with DeGuire and Foster, rewarding their hard effort last night and trying to get this line going a little bit as Arkansas wins the opening faceoff to start the game. DeGuire handles it behind his own circle and now wheels it behind his own net. Stick handling out the near side now. Here comes DeGuire. He streaks up the ice. He kind of loses the puck there and turns it over, but he almost gets it back. Puck loose in the Nebraska zone. Arkansas will just dump it in. Big hit in the corner there laid on by one of the Cornhuskers. Keyser loses track of the puck. Nebraska's going to want to turn up the physicality here early, and there's another big hit laid on there by Dahl. Comes down the ice, and that'll be the center ice face-off, as that was an errant whistle. Tried to wave it off, but
there you see Sean Foster, senior defenseman for this Arkansas team.
face-off will come to center ice. Looked like one of the linesmen was trying to wave it off. The other linesman went ahead and blew the whistle. So the errant whistle will cause another center ice face-off. Face-off one back here to Foster. Foster's got it. Foster will take it up the far side now, switching places with DeGuire. He'll send this one down into the zone, giving chase to Stovall. Stovall and Wilson down in the corner right now, trying to fight over the puck. Arkansas having a tough time coming away with that one. Just kind of chip back along. Arkansas gets it back in the zone. Sugasawara's shot blocker to side there by Stanchfield. Will be the goalie tonight for Nebraska yet again. Played last night, gave up 6 goals for this Razorbacks team. Shot fired high and into the corner there, picked up by Urbans. Urbans just leaves it off there for Ketting. Ketting making a turning move. He's up at the top of the blue line, fires a shot tipped in front, and Kalmus shuts it down. Kalmus, like you said, switching off with Dusenka. Comparable talents they are. As Wilson tries to come away with the puck. Foster going to battle for it now on the near side with Pfeffer. Dumped back into the zone nicely there by Hopkins. Slashed out of the hands. His stick, that was Urbans, by DeGuire. DeGuire will check into the boards. The puck comes trickling back to the point, handled again by Hopkins and dumped back around the boards. Urbans going to pick it back up, and Foster pins him against the boards. He'll slam the puck hard. It goes up into the air and finally settled down there on the far side by Hysack. His pass to the point. The pass back didn't quite work out for Nebraska, and they'll have to retreat into the neutral zone and into their own zone now. The outlet pass just misses the stick of his man, Brandt. Valdrin behind the net, holding on to the puck. Not seeing any pressure yet from Hysack. He's going to look to work it through the center of his own zone. Kind of chipped ahead here. Picked up by McLean. Hits the referee and turned back the other way. Couldn't find his man on the far side was Hank. Arkansas now into the zone. Deacon just dumps the puck hard around the boards. Near side boards now. Riley picks it up there. Zach Riley with the puck. Fought with there and sent back across the ice. Handled there by Brandt. And the outlet pass, 2-on-1 the other way. This is Johnson and Hank. Hank on the back post, tries a pass, shut down by Valdrin, and again shut down by Valdrin. A chop at it there by Johnson, but to no avail. Riley is going to tie his man up in the corner. That's Hysack, and Valdrin just dumps it off for Deacon. Deacon, backhanded pass, finds McLean. McLean has Odeline streaking with him, 2-on-2 the other way. McLean loads one up off the butt of the stick of the goaltender, Stanchfield. Arkansas going to retreat back to the neutral zone and take control of the puck. This is Cam McAtee. Third star in last night's game, has had an excellent start to the year. So he'll wheel it back around the net. McLean can't quite find the puck. Stumped back in there by Deacon. Delayed offside. Arkansas will have to check up as Stedman goes back into behind the net to get that puck. McAtee will run this one down. McAtee with the puck. Looking to break out. Loses it there, far side, stolen away by Roy. He'll just dump it around the boards. Picked up by Gottlieb, and now McAtee will take it off of his stick. Deacon, back to McAtee. Good passing to get out of the zone by Arkansas. Valentini in the zone, gets his shot blocked down nicely there by McVeigh. Michael McVeigh looking to come away with the puck, and a big hit laid on there by Valentini. Nick Valentini doing a good job there. as he gets the puck back behind the boards. A pass out front, shot through traffic, rebound there, but finally smothered by Stanchfield. And we'll have our second stoppage of the game, 4 minutes gone in the first.
Good chance there for Arkansas, but Stanchfield standing strong at the top of his crease, able to cut off the angle on that one, and Arkansas will get an offensive zone face-off out of it.
4 minutes into the game, and Nebraska's already had more offensive zone time than they had after 2 goals last night.
Face-off one to the near side by Arkansas. McAtee at the point, tipped in front by Valentini. Kind of hit him pretty square on the thigh there. Puck still loose. Back out to the point. Gottlieb's going to pick it up there. Trying to play it back along. He picked up in front of the net there and stolen away. Outlet pass near side by the Cornhuskers. Arkansas run it down, no icing. As Gottlieb gets it to it before the end line. It's all the way back down the other way, and there will be an icing against Arkansas. Clock is yet to stop. There it goes, 15-17 to go in the first. Face-off one back here by Nebraska. Quick shot off the face-off. Picked up here on the near side by Arkansas. Going to play it back along as McAtee. McAtee's got it behind the net. McAtee, an outlet, finds Everett streaking into the zone. Aiden Everett shot. Bodied down there by the goaltender. And back the other way comes Nebraska. Trying to work it out of the zone. Played back along into the neutral zone, and Arkansas will retreat here. That's DeGuire to pick up the puck. DeGuire with it here. DeGuire stick handling, looking for Kerr. Kerr couldn't get it on the backhand. He's going to chase it down into the corner. He's pressured there by Pfeffer. Couple of players down there. Stedman for Nebraska, back to the point. DeGuire fires a shot, blocked down nicely. DeGuire gets it back, passes one off Salmon. Salmon's got it near side circle. Cross-eyed shot, blocked down by Stedman. Arkansas going to try to retreat back. A good offensive rush by the Razorbacks, but Nebraska counters, fires a shot. Kalmus watches that one go wide. De La Guardia to pick up the puck. They'll just bank one off the backboard. Salmon to pick it up here for Arkansas. He'll chip one back along into the neutral zone as DeGuire loads up a hit. He gets knocked over there by Roy. Arkansas with the puck. Nice cross-ice pass by Salmon to find DeGuire, who will just dump and get a change. 13:53 to go in the first. Comes hard around the near side. Arkansas looking for the puck. Salmon, centering pass, finds Kerr instead. Centering pass to Keyser, couldn't get it. He's back to the point. Valdrin's shot tipped in front, comes bounding to the front of the net. But Nebraska trying to clear it. Stick lift in the corner there by Kerr. Shoveled aside there by the goaltender. A stick lift from behind, but an outlet pass by Ketting. Almost finds his man. He's tied up with Salmon. And this one comes all the way down to the stick of Kalmus. There's going to be a delayed penalty here on Nebraska. Going to be for interference. Kalmus is getting waved to the bench. Just now sees that's where he needs to go. Valdrin going to try to set something up. Arkansas going to try to get something going. Got to be careful in front of their own empty net. As Stovall takes it up the other way. Delayed penalty. Stovall with the puck. Lays one back off to the point. Another centering pass, and it's finally touched up. For power play for Arkansas with 7 minutes and 1 second gone in the first period.
Looks like he called a hook. And Arkansas had 2 power play goals last night, hovering somewhere around 50% for the year on the power play.
Exactly 50%. Face off one back, and Arkansas couldn't hold the line. McAtee slowly retreating. He's got Johnson in his hip pocket. Johnson finally uses the goal to back off. McAtee cross-ice pass finds Sugasawara into the zone. Kind of lost control of it there. He does tie his man up, though, and gain control of the puck back. Good job there by Sugasawara. Finds Stovall back to the point. McAtee back across, finds Gottlieb, but the little tic-tac pass goes through the traffic, and Johnson's able to clear it off the linesman and down the ice. Kalmus retrieves this puck behind the net and brings it to a standstill. Gets moving again here by Stovall. Leaves it off here for McAtee. McAtee, pass ahead, finds Wilson, freshman. Wilson will send it back to the point. Nobody home. Gottlieb and McAtee getting crossed up. Want to switch to McAtee's shooting side. And here comes Stovall. 1 minute left. The minor penalty to Ketting for hooking. To the point, Salmon to McAtee. McAtee's got Stovall. Stovall with the puck again. Stovall just gonna work it to the high slot. Leaves one for McAtee. Low circle, fires a shot, blocked down. Pass back across. Stovall gonna load one back up, fires it through the traffic, blocked down again. Nebraska getting in the lanes and blocking every shot that Arkansas wants to put on net. Outlet pass. Hits the stick of Salmon into the zone. He's 1-on-4 down there. He's gonna have to battle hard to get that puck back. Just trying to let his team get a change. Arkansas somehow regroups that puck. Back across Odeline. Odeline has Valdrin with him. Odeline stick handles around, gets the pick play off. Shot goes just wide. Stick goes flying up into the air. Valdrin's going to try to run this one down. Does a good job of shielding his man off. That was Dahl in his hip pocket. Pick back up there, far side. Callie trying to run him down now. First time we've called the captain's name tonight for Nebraska. Huskers in retreat as the penalty has expired, but Keyser through traffic fires 5-hole save. Odeline loads one up now, just dumps it back into the zone. Off the side of the net, took an awkward bounce into the skates of Brandt. Outlet pass near side. Arkansas looking to fish this one out of the neutral zone, and they do. They'll dump this one into their own zone and retreat. Odeline a pass off. Valdrin not ready for it. Comes to the near side now. Dumped back along there by Chris Brown. They'll find a man in the corner now as Kerr skates it out to neutral ice. He gets it into the offensive zone. He's got 3 Huskers in his hip pocket and no help. Back the other way. Comes Roy. And Arkansas regroups here. De La Guardia's got it. He's got Kerr. Kerr makes a nice stick handling move around one. Kerr lays a pass off McLean. Far side. De La Guardia loads up a shot in front. Oh, what a pass there by De La Guardia. But nobody home to put that one in the net for Arkansas. De La Guardia again playing some stellar defense there at the blue line. Another pass in front. Deacon whiffs on it off the heel of his stick. Back the other way comes Hysak. Hysak just wants to dump and change. Outlet pass De La Guardia. Arkansas's got to be a little bit more careful on those outlet passes as that one goes up and out of play.
Yeah, long pass on that one. They try to dump it into the zone, but it goes up into the protective netting. That surrounds the Jones Center, and much different start than last night's game where Nebraska put up 2 quick goals and took that lead, but no scoring yet. Both teams putting pressure, but I think Arkansas has been getting the better of it so far.
Face-off will come to center ice after it was tipped off of Riley's stick and out of play. This one is tied up, and Arkansas will gain control of it off the face-off. McAtee over to Gottlieb. Centering pass. Deacon, broken up here, finally sent over to Deacon. Yet again, he'll just backhand that one around the boards into the zone. Robb giving chase. Good hit there by Riley. Arkansas gains the puck back. That's McLean. McLean with it now, near side boards. McLean in the near side corner. Back to the point, stolen away nicely there. A big hit laid on, but taking it ahead now is Callie. Callie's got a trailer with him. That Stedman gets knocked off his stick. Callie's shot paddled aside. Nicely done by the blocker of Alex Kalmus. Behind the net, McAtee reloading. He's going to look to break out. A one-man breakout himself. This is McAtee. He'll try to lay this one off for McLean. Gonna have to use that speed to try to make up for that mistake. Couldn't quite do it. Comes back into the Arkansas zone. The Hogs with it now. Gottlieb far side, near side now to Deacon. Deacon across the Jones Center logo. Gets it poked off his stick. Gottlieb a nice little move. Finesse move through traffic, but Riley will dump it in and get a change as Valentini gives chase. Got one man down there to try to get the puck off of. That was Stedman, but he sends it easily to the near side. Picked up here by Lutz. Lutz, outlet pass, dumped into the zone now by Ketting. Far side, picked up by Foster. Foster behind the net. Bank pass, finds De La Guardia. 8:13 to go here in the first. Pass back off, another pass. Arkansas trying to outlet one, couldn't find Aiden Everett. Everett's just going to try to dump and chase on this one. He does. Sharer running after it along with Valentini. Valentini's going to be the first one to it. Tied up along the far side boards. Valentini just trying to shove it along. Arkansas can't find the puck. It's lost in a sea of skates and finally taken away. A couple of gloves might have touched that. No whistle here as De La Guardia just bounces that one off the boards. Here comes Foster back the other way for Arkansas. Sean Foster piercing his way through the defense. Couldn't quite get past the last line though. Held in nicely by Sharer. Sharer does a good job again. Valentini with the puck now. He kind of whiffs on that shot though as it got up on his toe. Back the other way comes Lutz. Lutz gets hooked along in the neutral zone. Arkansas lucky to not get a call there on Sharer. 7:16 to go. Picked up here by the Huskers. Near side boards looking to break out of the zone in the black uniforms heading from your right to left. Arkansas from left to right now as Valdrin picks it up on the far end of the ice. Arkansas as far from their goal as they can be right now. Nebraska picks it up. Shot blocked aside nicely by Kalmus. Picked up in the corner by Johnson. Head fake. He's got the puck behind the net. Gets knocked off of it there by Valdrin. Picked up here by Stovall. He looks to break out. 4-on-3 the other way if they hustle, and they've got a lot of speed. Laid off here. Sugasawara, a little touch pass. Couldn't find his man in front. That was Stovall he was looking for. Back pass looking now for Odeline. He's going to run it down in the corner. Loads up a slap shot. Glove down nicely by Stanchfield. And we'll have another stoppage. Long periods of play between stoppages.
That's kind of like a college basketball game as opposed to an NBA game where you just get a lot of action, not a lot of stops. And you know what? There's been a few chances, but nobody really able to get anything serious towards the nets here.
And speaking of chances, Arkansas 6 shots on goal, Nebraska 4.
Face off one back here to Kerr. Kerr can't quite get a hold of it. Shot there by Salmon. A good opportunity for Arkansas, just misses. Arkansas trying to regain control of the puck. Odeline whiffs on that one and back the other way. Into the zone comes Brown. Brown whiffs on a shot. Good back check there by Keyser. Keyser getting hooked along now. As Valdrin sends this one up near side, finds Kerr. Kerr to Salmon on the far side. He enters the zone just a little early. No call as Kerr tries to get by a man, and he gets taken down in front of the net.
Yeah, I think Evan Kerr has some of the best hands on the team. Didn't really show it off there, but really has that confidence to try to pull something like that off at any given time. And more often than not, he's undressing a guy, but good defense on that one to stop that try.
Face off to the left of Stanchfield. Face off one back here by Nebraska. They'll send this one back around the boards to the far side. An outlet pass is knocked down. Gottlieb able to shove it back into the zone. Gottlieb loses his balance there. The puck is now up on the half wall there. Trying to be sent into the zone hard by Miller, but he whiffed on that one. Arkansas with it. Keyser settling it down, sends it to Kerr, far side. Kerr lays the pass off through traffic. Back to Keyser. Keyser in traffic now, fires a shot right into the crest of the goalie's uniform. 5:38 to go in the first.
Yeah, Keyser's one of the better two-way players on this team. He had a really good back check a few minutes ago as Nebraska had an odd man rush coming in 2-on-1, and Keyser got back and broke up the pass.
Face off, one back here by Nebraska, just sent hard around the boards near side, picked up here by Cowley. Cowley trying to outlet one, Arkansas holds the line. Good job by Riley. McLean trying to run it down in the corner, picked up here by the Huskers. Far side boards now, Deacon trying to get control of it, but the Huskers will gain control. Nebraska's outlet pass blocked down at the blue line by Gottlieb. He takes a shove there from Alex Robb, and Nebraska will break out. Cowley loses control of the puck. A fight for it in the neutral zone, back and forth. The puck can't find momentum one way or the other. It is finally taken on by the stick of McAtee. McAtee looking to break out near side, finds Riley. Riley into the zone. Riley looking to get a shot off. Not able to blow past a man there. Near side boards now. The puck is scrum for. Arkansas looking for it. Taken off the stick and sent out of the zone on the near side. Foster with the puck, 4:44 to go here. First period. Foster's dump goes in on net and paddled aside by Stanchfield. Wants to play that one into the corner. We'll see how that pays off for him. Back the other way. Couldn't pressure the puck enough there was Hank. Arkansas pinching up here. Chasing after the play. Taken away there by McLean. Tries to slam one on the near side. Stedman shuts him down along with Stanchfield.
Yeah, nice recovery there. He lost the puck initially, but stayed with it, able to get the puck towards the net. Good positioning by Stanchfield, but in a game like this, no score, almost through the first period, you just got to try to get a goal any way you can. It may not be a snipe shot from the top of the circle, but could be one of those dirty ones trying to clean up the rebounds out in front of the net. Arkansas still trying to figure out what lines they want out there.
Face off will be to the left of Stanchfield here. Arkansas tie up there and finally taken by Nebraska off the face-off. Hart's around the boards, far side. Johnson leaves the pass off there. Finds Highsack centering pass to Hank. Tried to lay one off near side for Lutz, but Lutz wasn't quite ready for it. Overskated the play. Johnson in retreat. Got a man on the far side. That's McVeigh. Opts to take it himself. Flutters one up into the neutral zone. Nice centering pass. Finds Highsack on the backhand. Comes rolling safely to the goal. A little bit of chippiness after the play, but that's going to be much ado about nothing. 3:55 to go in the first.
He's picking a fight with Sean Foster. That guy's got a mortgage and a 401k. Not someone you want to mess with.
Foster's seen things, man.
In his 28 years of life. What you call a super senior.
That's right. One of the more beloved players in this organization. Odeline finds a man near side. That's Valdrin. Outlet pass hits the stick of Keyser. Kerr going to chase it down now. He's got Keyser ahead. Keyser and Kerr trying to work together here. Back to the point. Finds Valdrin. Valdrin loads one up. Look for the stick of Keyser on the tip in front. Couldn't quite get it. Odeline pinching down from his D spot. Keyser will cover for him up there. Keyser, a one-time defenseman for the Division III Hogs. He's picked up here in front of the net. Nice little turning move there, and nice centering pass. Finds Keyser on the back post. Couldn't quite slide that one home in the low slot area. Banked out of the zone. Johnson trying to run it down. Johnson pressures Odeline, but just enough to get a change. 3 minutes to go, first period. Valdrin's outlet pass finds Kerr. Kerr going to cross the blue line into the offensive zone. Tries to work by one. Does. Back post. Shot. No, he whiffed on it. Salmon couldn't put it in. Puck still loose. Goalie trying to regain his feet as it comes back around the boards far side now. Picked up by Brandt and steered to safety.
Yeah, we talked about Kerr's handles. He got it on that one. Salmon couldn't capitalize.
McAtee, a running, flying hit there. Had the puck and got the better of his man in midair. Into the zone comes Wilson. Drop pass for Stovall. I don't think the goaltender ever saw that one. He's lucky it hit him in the collarbone.
Yeah, Arkansas's creating chances for themselves now. Stanchfield holding strong. We mentioned a bunch yesterday. We had 40 shots. There are 40 saves on all 40 shots that he saw in the regional matchup against Arkansas last season. So we know he can play, and he showed up here today.
Face-off will be to the left. One back here by Arkansas. McAtee near side trying to dump it back into the zone. There's a fight for it on the near side here. Hard to see what's going on. But finally an outlet stolen away there by Gottlieb at center ice. Sugasawara going to look to take it back in. Mutually assured destruction down there. Sugasawara trying to get his man off of him. Another big hit laid on by Nebraska. They are bringing the lumber today. Cross-ice pass. Looking for McAtee. Back post. He'll score. Cam McAtee. With 1:58 to go in the first period. This kid, you just imagine what the Division I Hogs would have been able to do last year if he'd have stayed healthy all year.
Great player, one of the stars of the game from yesterday, and he gets back on the board today. Excellent goal and a good play to create that in front as well.
Off one back by Nebraska and turned right over to McAtee. McAtee to Gottlieb, back to McAtee near side. Looking to break out. He's got the puck, sends it back into his defensive zone, finds Stovall. His outlet pass hits the stick of Wilson. He's going to have to cut through the defense. He dices his way down into the corner, makes a nice move to recover there. Back to the point. Gottlieb trying to get it through the traffic. Outlet pass there by Cowley. He's broken up again by Gottlieb. Good awareness to get back and retreat. McAtee controlling, cross ice, finds Stovall. Stovall, outlet pass near side, Sugasawara. Sugasawara, he's got moves of his own as he blows by Cowley. Down into the corner, Sugasawara trying to dump one on the near post. Shut down by the defenseman. Arkansas holds the line. Wilson out front, back post. Sugasawara dumps one into the net. A highlight reel goal from Griffin Sugasawara, and Arkansas is up 2-0.
2 quick goals, just like Nebraska did yesterday. You get that first one, a little bit of momentum going. Just keep that pressure on, and that second one comes quickly, and Arkansas does that just here today. Great move as he dives to the ice. A little Bobby Orr moment for Griffin Sugasawara.
Face-off one back by Nebraska. McLean's got a pressure though. McLean loses control there of his skates. Another shot in front. Arkansas rebound out at the top of the crease. Just diving on it are 3 Nebraska players. They want the bleeding to stop.
I'm not sure who covered that one up. Right at the top of the crease, at least near it. Nebraska's got to be careful that one of their defensemen doesn't cover that puck up in the crease. And it doesn't appear that was the case.
Face off to the right. One back here by Arkansas as McLean picks it up in the corner, makes a quick turning move, stolen off of his stick there by Lutz. Arkansas gets it back to the point, holding on to it here is DeGuire. Weak pass though, is turned over. High sack near side, finds Hank. A little give and go. Johnson goes diving to the ice for it. Shot there and shouldered down into his own glove by Kalmus. Had to fight that one off.
Yeah, it was an excellent save. I think he reacted to the first attempt. It's kind of one of those little stutter shots where it doesn't come when you expect it. So excellent recovery there by Kalmus, and he's able to make the stop.
Face off, tied up, and Nebraska wins it into the slot. Johnson whiffed on one there. Arkansas lucky. Would have been an excellent opportunity. Hank centering pass, missed high sack stick. 24 seconds. Picked up here by DeGuire. DeGuire plays it back along and dumped back into the zone. De La Guardia going to run it down. 9 seconds to go in this first period. And Arkansas content with killing off the last 3 seconds of the period. And that will expire the first period of action. Arkansas leads 2-0, Corey.
Yeah, we went into the first intermission yesterday with a 2-2 tie, so different feeling going into the locker room with that lead here in this first intermission here in the second game of the weekend. We mentioned, you know, when you're on work so hard to get a comeback win like Arkansas did yesterday, it may drain you a little bit for the following day's game, and that does not appear to be the case for the Hogs. They come out firing. They started fast. We said that was one of the keys to the game, and they came out. It really wasn't all that fast, but as far as the scope of being within the first period, getting a 2-0 lead, it's relatively fast. So Arkansas still has 2 more periods to come out and try to compete, but they're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Arkansas getting a lot of chances early, Rich, but finally capitalizing later in the period.
Capitalized on its last 2 chances, the Razorbacks did. And with the 2-0 lead, goals by Wilson and Sugasawara. Wilson also the assist on Sugasawara's goal.
Wilson off to an excellent start to his young freshman career. Zach Wilson for Baldwin, Missouri, puts the Arkansas Razorbacks on the board and then sets up the others. We'll be back here shortly with the intermission report after a word from our sponsors.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Bophades Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bophades Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bophades nuts at BophadesTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
All right, we're back here at the Jones Center in Springdale, Arkansas. Alongside me is Corry Porter for the intermission report. Corry, a good first period there from the Razorbacks. It came out just like you said, they needed to start fast, and they've done so here in the first period, getting goals from a couple of people on the same line.
Yeah, I mean, it's the top line for a reason. Number 8, number 9, sometimes hard to tell apart. About the same size, they skate the same way, and both of them could put the puck in the back of the net. Both of them could set other players up and really make them better. It's a really, really good pairing with Griffin Sugasawara, Chris Stovall on that top line, and they continue to produce here in the second weekend for the Razorbacks, and it's something we'll look for them to continue to do going forward.
Yeah, and we were talking about some of the lines that were going to get mixed up this year and how they were going to, mesh well together, inserting some of these freshmen. But Zach Wilson has looked really good so far for the Arkansas Razorbacks, and he could turn out to be a great one. He's kind of like the prodigy last year, Trevor McLean. We saw him on the ice first weekend, and we were like, this kid doesn't need to be in Division III. He needs to go up to the Division I team.
Yeah, he had a lot of production in juniors. He had 23 goals, 37 assists in 90 games. That's 2 years of hockey for the St. Louis Junior Blues, and he's continued that. He has a goal, and he's credited with an assist as well here in this game, so continues to produce here early in his Arkansas Razorbacks career. And, yeah, it's exciting having some of these freshmen, Wilson being one of them, Beaumay playing well yesterday, who's a scratch here today, but it's exciting. You got a lot of good veteran presence. We mentioned yesterday 20 returning players from the Division I and Division III teams combined, along with the freshmen coming in, some exciting players, and it's good. Good time to be an Arkansas Razorback hockey fan.
On the other side, Alex Kalmus, he's looked good so far. What do you make of them splitting time between those goaltenders early in the season? Is it a case of having too much of a good thing, or at some point is somebody going to emerge as the guy for the Arkansas Razorbacks?
I think it's a little bit of both, trying to get them some early season action. Last week they started against Dallas Baptist, not really a team that's in their league. This is a little bit more competition that we're going to see on a regular basis, so I think they wanted to get a feel for how they're going to play against that type of competition. The Nebraskas, the Kansas, Missouri States, and I think it's shown well for both of them. I think maybe at one point they may go with a hot hand, but as long as they're both playing well and can try to limit some of the miles that they're putting on them, I think they'll continue to do that, but it's working out well for them so far.
And Nebraska, they came into this game. They hadn't played a game this year. Has that really factored into this weekend? I think you can kind of tell a little bit of the fatigue that they had there in that first period.
Yeah, I mean, you got to knock some rust off. A lot of returning players for them as well, 14 of them coming back from last year's roster. Got one of their starting goaltenders back as well, but there's always going to be some rust that comes with that. It was their first game. This is their second game, so trying to find what works for them, trying to mix up the lines as well, trying to see where they're going to get their production from. Obviously, Hank and Evan Johnson are going to be two guys that they're going to look for, and trying to find where do they go after that. Who else is going to step up and really try to help this team get back to nationals? They've been the last couple years, and that's the goal. Once you go once, I think you want to go back every single year. So that's got to be the goal for them, and it's trying to find out what works for them early in the season. I think it does help Arkansas that this is their second weekend. They're knocking the rust off. Game was last weekend, and I think going forward they're ready to go, and perhaps the same for Nebraska once they head to their games next week as well.
Well, Arkansas has hung 6 XCCHC banners in this building. Well, they've hung 5 as one went missing after they won it a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But they have 5 of them hanging here, 6 total though as SECHC. How do you think that these Nebraska and Kansas games next weekend, as we look forward, how do you think those are going to stack up? How do you think that these games are going to stack up to the SEC competition that we'll see this year?
I think it's a good way to prepare them for that type of action. You know, these are teams that are competing for the same goals. They're trying to win their respective conferences. They're trying to get to that regional tournament, get to the national tournament down in Frisco this year. So it's high level for ACHA hockey. It's definitely high level for this so-called club hockey, but it prepares them well. You know, they get Kansas next week for a 2-game set, a team that beat them 5 times last year in 5 games. So another revenge weekend that Arkansas is going to look for, and another measuring stick for how they're going to play going forward. Unable to beat them last year, so I think coming away with 1 or 2 wins next weekend sets them up well for traveling to Vanderbilt that following weekend, and they'll play Middle Tennessee State, a newcomer to the SECHC as well.
All right, let's go to Rich Sanders for a quick stats update on that first period. Rich?
Well, Arkansas, much like last night, outshot Nebraska 12-6. It was 13-6 last night. Their goals, it's 2-0, and on the face-offs, Arkansas 9 and Nebraska 6.
All right, and Rich, in that first period, we saw, like you said, they scored on their last 2 shots. Arkansas has had a lot of depth of scoring, but getting a lot of play on that one line. How is that faring for Arkansas so far?
Well, the 3 stars from last night, I would say, pretty much sum up the 3 stars of the first 3 games of the season. Stovall now with his 8th point tonight. He's got 3 goals and 5 assists. You've got Sugasawara, who's started to get hot. He's got 2 goals, 3 assists. He's got 5 points. And McAtee, who was also on the 3-star list from last night, he's got 3 goals and 2 assists, and one that I think is a little disputed because I think most of the eyes who saw that thought McAtee had that goal. We'll get that clarified as the day goes on.
All right, so we'll take a brief break here, and we'll get a word from our sponsors here in a few minutes. We'll be back for the start of the second period here in a few minutes. Thanks.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout Northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Bofady's Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bofady's Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bofady's nuts at Bofady'sTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout Northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout Northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Bofady's Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bofady's Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bofady's nuts at Bofady'sTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
And we're back here at the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas. Alongside me today, Rich Sanders, Corey Porter, and Quinn Shields. My name is EJ Sanders. As we get started here in this second period, Corey, what are you going to look for from the Ice Hogs in the long change?
Playing defense. I mean, you already got 2 goals up on the board. Obviously, you're going to try to put a couple more in the back of the net to try to come away with this win. But I think keeping them out of your net is even more important. So maybe you win the game 2-0. Maybe you put a few more up. But, you know, you got to come out swinging.
And meanwhile, in the stats column, Rich?
Well, and for Nebraska, they've got to get it going. 3 of their last 4 goals against Arkansas have come from the stick of Jordan Hank and Evan Johnson. And when they're on the ice, 2 of those goals were scored last night. They got the only goal in the game last year in the regional. As long as they're on the ice, they're dangerous. But one of the things Arkansas has been real fortunate is to play teams that seem to only have 1 or 2 really good lines. So it helps them defensively to always have a real good pairing out on the ice against the top offensive pairing of its opponent. And let's face it, Arkansas is starting to show that they've probably got 3 really good pairings of defensemen this year.
I mean, Odeline and Waldron were listed as the 3rd pairing tonight, so if that tells you anything. It's that this team is deep on defense. And they can scratch defensemen. They've scratched a couple of freshman defensemen we saw last weekend, Grant Fletcher being one of those, and Jordan Deskier, a sophomore defenseman.
When you talk about depth, too, 13 different players have scored the 19 goals coming into this game for Arkansas. There's a lot of people out there that can play hockey.
That's got to be exciting for the Razorbacks and their fans this year as Arkansas wins the opening faceoff here in the second period. Odeline takes it. He's going to make a cross-ice pass near side. Finds Waldron. Waldron's outlet pass just knocks off the stick of his man. A drop pass, though. A shot in front. Sugasawara, the open net, comes bounding over his stick. The Sugasawara family in front of us here wanting to see their son put one in the back of the net. Sent back around. Far side corner. Picked up by Stovall. Sent hard around the boards. Near side now Waldron. Waldron looking to send this one down into the zone. Sugasawara has knocked off the puck. Nice job not touching that one by Arkansas. Back the other way comes the Cornhuskers. A shot wound up. Nice block there by Odeline. Stands tall. Back the other way comes Stovall. They got a 4-on-2 into the offensive zone. Near side, Sugasawara. Drop pass. Finds his man. Wilson puts it 5-hole. And Arkansas takes the 3-0 lead in the second period.
Yeah, great job getting that puck into the zone, and then excellent passing. Sugasawara had a wide open net just moments ago, but they recover nicely, able to create another chance for themselves, and Wilson puts it in the back of the net, and Arkansas takes a 3-0 lead.
Stellar play from the Razorbacks there.
And when you go back to the first period, that is 3 goals now in a span of 2:55 for Arkansas.
Arkansas has wrested control of this game away from the Nebraska Cornhuskers. We'll see how long they can keep this up, a 3-goal lead. Not sure which is the worst lead in hockey. I've always said it was 2, but some people think it's 3. Back the other way. Into the zone, Robb dumps one deep. Cowley giving chase. He gets pinned along the boards there by Foster. Sent back along the far side. This is Kerr, near side. Hurdling over the puck there was DeGuire. Salmon into the zone. And they're going to say he was offside. Looked like DeGuire had it.
Yeah, trying to sneak up from his defensive spot, get some offense going. Just ahead of the play, allegedly.
And the goal there credited to Wilson. And the assist to Sugasawara, I would add a second assist on that definitely to Stovall.
A great job setting up that play by Chris Stovall. Really setting in action, a drop pass to Wilson. Finished the job there by Sugasawara. It's an excellent line this whole weekend as Arkansas picks this puck up into the zone. Kerr onside this time is DeGuire. Drop pass, finds Salmon, high slot, far circle, fires a shot, blocked in front, rebound. There's a scrum in front of the net as bodies go toppling over each other, but Salmon gets it back. Kerr at the point, he'll backhand one back to Salmon. Top of the circle, leaves one off here for DeGuire, just backhands one into his own bench. And that will be a face-off outside the Arkansas zone.
Arkansas starting fast here in the second period as well. A bunch of scoring chances. They do bury one of them, but doesn't look like they're going to sit back on their heels and play defense.
Face-off just outside the Nebraska zone. Neutral ice, and it's one back by Nebraska. Near side, Lutz trying to pinch one back along. Arkansas pressuring in the neutral zone. A good trap they've had all weekend long. As Nebraska's offside. Nope. I guess they cleared it. As McAtee backhands a pass back along, leaves it there for Gottlieb. Gottlieb looking to break out of the zone. Cross-ice pass. Finds his man, but couldn't quite enter the zone. Was Riley, and now stolen away again by Gottlieb. Loads a shot up, fired it high of the glove of Stanchfield. This one sent down the ice. Johnson 2-on-1 with Hank. Johnson, a sprawling defenseman. McAtee, backdoor, robbed off the goal line. Alex Kalmus. Oh my goodness, nothing but a glove in the way. Able to steal a goal away from the Nebraska Cornhuskers, and casually strolling to the corner is Alex Kalmus.
Yeah, he'll take a little lap after that one, sprawling around like one of my favorite goaltenders, Dominic Hasek. A little bit of Cujo as well, as we talked about his mask a bit last night, but excellent play from the Arkansas goaltender. Just do whatever you can to keep that puck out of the net. Throw whatever part of your body you can get over there, and that time it was the arm, and an excellent save from Kalmus. Little props from his teammates as they reset the net as well.
Trainer, Arkansas's trainer over there to talk to one of the Nebraska players. And Gottlieb going to go to the box. So a 2-minute penalty as Keyser's out to talk. Keyser very might well be the captain of this Arkansas team this year. Seen him out on a lot of these. I think a solid choice. Very level-headed. Doesn't take a whole lot of penalty minutes.
Had a lot of experience as well. Played on this D3 team to start his career. Moved up to D1 and then back to D3 with a folding of that Division I team. So he's been around.
Two penalty minutes all last year. You know coaches like that. Remember a certain Colin Young? We had like, what, 6, 10 his entire career? So they're going to give him a 5-minute major penalty here. So Arkansas will have to kill off a long one. Nebraska can score at will on a 5-minute major penalty.
This is one of the keys we talked about for Nebraska was their special teams. Struggled a bit last night. We'll see if they can get it going here today.
Face-off one back by Arkansas. Waldron cross-eyes pass, dangerous, right in front of his own crease as Odeline sends this one down on goal and caught in the glove of the catcher, Stanchfield. Stanchfield notched his first start last night and notched his first loss as well. 6 goals against. On just a flurry of shots, though. He had to face a ton of shots in last night's game. Face off one over to the side by Nebraska. Arkansas watches Nebraska break up the near side, now far side. Into the zone comes Brown. Chris Brown, outer circle, left-handed stick. He's got to circle around in the corner, passes it back to the point, pressuring there as McLean comes near side. Shot blocked down there. Arkansas back the other way. Stedman tried to get a shot off. Good job here. McLean's going to pick up the puck in the neutral zone. He just sends it back to his own end. A smart play there by Trevor McLean. Just a sophomore. Makes excellent choices like that all the time as Arkansas kills off more time in this 5-minute major. McLean going to go try to kill off some more time as his team tries to get a change. Now Deacon, Odeline, and Valdrin all stay out there. They're going to have to get a lot of time in either way. So we'll see how long they keep them on the ice. Back the other way into the zone, just chipping it along there is Rob. Rob down into the corner. He takes a big hit from Odeline. Odeline gets shoved hard into the boards from behind. Looked like a boarding from here, no call. Back the other way, though, comes Lutz, and he's in offside. Trying to get a change on the far side was Chris Brown.
Yeah, we talked about this long change period, and with the short neutral zone, nearly all of the benches are in the opposing team zone, so you see a lot of those here in the second period.
Odeline unhappy with the no call as he goes and lets the referee know. Excellent talent on this Arkansas roster. Face off one back, finds Hank. Hank over cross ice, now near side into the zone. Comes high sack, now back to Hank. Hank back to the point, finds his man Brandt. Brandt back to Hank, near side boards. Hank back to the point for Brandt. Brandt D-to-D pass, finds Johnson. Johnson back to Brandt, near side, high circle, through traffic, tipped on net. Kalmus makes the save. Backing him up there was one of his D-men. Looked like flying into the net there was Foster, scoring himself. 3:22 to go on the major penalty to Gottlieb.
Yeah, good play by the captain, Cowley, as well. Screening Kalmus on that play. Kalmus able to peek around him and corral that one.
This one's won back by Arkansas, but stolen away quickly here by Johnson for Nebraska. Down into the corner, good job by DeGuire pressuring his man off the puck, picked up by Highsack. Highsack back to Johnson, outer circle, centering pass, broken up by Stovall, doesn't quite have the speed to catch Hank. Never mind, blows right by him. Hank kind of let up there. I guess didn't feel Stovall's presence, which is immaculate. 2 minutes gone on the 5-minute major. This one's stolen away. DeGuire just chips it back into the zone, smartly feels the pressure of Johnson. Bank back along, Arkansas's got a pressure. Here comes Stovall into the zone. Oh, just kind of whiffed on that one. Chop back down. Arkansas's got to be careful. Sugasawara in retreat. Hank into the zone. Hank centering pass. Bounces off the stick of Rob. Stolen away. 3-on-1 the other way comes Arkansas. This is Sugasawara into the zone. Stick handling move to the high slot left there. Shot saved by Stanchfield. A shot by DeGuire is shut down. Sugasawara slammed hard into the boards. A couple of Nebraska players over there. Picked up there by DeGuire behind the net. A great job on the penalty kill by Arkansas. They look like they're playing 5-on-5. And taken down was Keyser. Valdrin over near side. That's Odeline, sends it back up. Kind of a weak play there by Odeline, though. So Arkansas just tries to muscle it out of the zone, and they do. 3-on-1 again, short-handed. Keyser with the puck. He's going to stick handle. Back post shot, whiffed on it there. Was Scharrer. He had an opportunity to put one in the back of the net, and the Razorbacks still have control. Excellent control on this penalty kick. Flip back down the ice, end over end. And that one's going to be a high stick. Puck play with a high stick will be an offensive zone faceoff for Arkansas, and only 1:35 left to kill off.
How about 3.5 minutes gone in the penalty, and the best scoring chance was Arkansas.
Yeah, you don't see that a whole lot, but Arkansas playing well on the penalty kill, playing aggressive. And I think part of that, Nebraska is sitting back a bit, really not able to get much going on the power play. Saw that a bit last night. It could be one of those things we talked about during the intermission, still trying to get their legs under them, figure out who they are as a team, and try to figure out what lines they need out there for those special teams.
Callie, Hank, and Johnson out there. The three captains of this team. for this power play, and another errant pass just slapped back ahead. That would have been a good play if McLean could have got that one in stride, but Hank enters the zone, dumps it deep, giving chase over there Stedman along with Johnson, and it's fired hard around the boards and out. 1:14 to go in the major penalty. A great job by Arkansas trying to kill this one off. McLean, when we get the puck back, whiffed on the pass there was Hank. McLean right in his hip pocket, banked along the boards. Arkansas gets it back. Just an excellent penalty kill. And Nebraska special teams have not been special, and oh, McLean couldn't quite control it. Would have had a one-on-one against Stedman. Near side, breakout. Johnson, it's taken off of his stick, off the skate of Deacon, but back the other way comes Stedman. Stedman stick handling into the zone, looking for a pass all the way around the Arkansas net, comes to the near side now, tries to leave a pass off for Brown. It's sticked ahead here by McLean, coming way out of the net to play it is the goaltender, picked up by McLean. Oh, he just missed the open net. Stanchfield came out to play it. McLean made an excellent play. 23 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Stovall now on the ice. Switching out for McLean, just interrupting every play. And Nebraska tries to get going. Shot finally from the point. Still didn't go on net as it was gloved down in front by De La Guardia. He shakes it off. 7 seconds to go in the Gottlieb Major. Comes to the near side. Robb with the puck. An in pass is going to go all the way down the ice for icing, and the penalty expires. An excellent penalty kill by the Razorbacks as time is ticking away in the second period.
And the crowd letting them know they appreciate that penalty kill. Excellent for Arkansas.
See who took the timeout here. Could have been Nebraska. Yeah, Nebraska's going to take their timeout here. We'll take a quick timeout to recognize our broadcast sponsors, RLP Home Builders. Family owned and operated, they've been helping build Northwest Arkansas for over a decade. And Beaufet's Tasty Nuts, a veteran-owned gourmet snack company with a passion for quality snacks, good friends, and great times. A portion of every purchase goes to small veteran charities in need. Please use the code HOGHOCKEY upon checkout to get a 10% discount on your order. Well, Arkansas has taken the game to Nebraska here in the second period after scoring in just in an under 3-minute span at the end of the first and the start of the second period. Arkansas has really put the pressure on, and that penalty kill really looked like a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, and Wilson with 2 goals and an assist in that 3-minute span. Sugasawara and Stovall. I mean, Arkansas's top line proving it's far better than the tandem that Nebraska has, and really that was Nebraska's chance right there. 5 minutes, Major, you might be able to get 2, at least get 1, and they didn't even sniff the net.
Yeah, a tough break there for the Huskers.
Face-off will be to the right for goaltender. They've made a goaltender change now as Kopf is in net. Stanchfield's given up 3 goals, so Kopf will take over. We'll talk about him here in a minute. As DeGuire tries to run it down, just battling by him though is Cowley, I'm sorry. Centering pass broken up by De La Guardia, and there's going to be a penalty on DeGuire for interference. Well, you get beaten to the puck like that, he kind of got muscled off of it. I don't think DeGuire took too well to the extracurricular and ended up shoving Cowley down away from the play.
Yeah, another golden opportunity for Nebraska here. They're going to have to do a lot better than they did on the 5-minute power play.
Alex Kopf in net from Omaha, Nebraska, 6'4", 170. Good Lord.
It's a large man.
Arkansas has been blessed with some tall goaltenders as well in the past. This one's sent back along. Arkansas going to steal this puck away. Here comes McLean into the offensive zone. Kind of lost control of it. Johnson on the back check. Left off here for Deacon, and Deacon turns it back the other way. Arkansas just so smart on the penalty kill to kill off some time. Sending it behind the net. All these veterans. This one comes all the way down, off the boards. Kopf comes out of the net to play it. This will be his first career game. This one comes to the near side. Sent back along the boards. Dwyer in the box for interference. The announcement just came on as it's backhanded back into the zone by Brandt, far side corner along the blue paint. It graces the bottom of the boards. Picked up here. Back to the point, Brandt. Back to the point again. Finds Johnson through traffic. Rebound was there. Another tough angled shot. Rebound again. Arkansas able to steer it to the far side boards. High sack, lays a pass off. Callie, just avoids the hit. A whiff there by Sean Foster. Back to the point. Finds Brandt. Brandt, tough angled shot there by Hank, though. Not able to get that one in, and McLean does a good job of just turning that one out of the zone. 46 seconds to go on the DeGuire minor. Brandt going to skate it ahead into the zone, and he mows over Foster on his way in. They're tangled up. Comes back, near side. Deacon trying to get control of the puck. A rough shift for Foster out there. He's taking a big hit, mowed over. Missed on a hit. McAtee out there, rebound out front, and that's a goal. Quick goal there by Lutz.
And with 17 seconds left on the power play, they do get the power play goal.
Boy, it happened so quickly. Coming back behind the net.
And a bonus for Nebraska. They got it from a source they haven't been getting much production from.
Not necessarily one of their top 3 guys there. They get it from Willie Lutz, Minnetonka, Minnesota native. Only had 1 goal all of last season and able to put one in right there, pinching down from his defenseman spot on the power play. Nice wheeling pass to the near side by Kerr. Finds Salmon. Can Arkansas answer? Back door looking for Odeline. Streaking. Good pass by Salmon, but taken away. Back the other direction. Shut down as Urbans couldn't hold on to it. Arkansas getting forechecked a lot more here by Nebraska. They've turned up the energy. See how Arkansas responds. They can't just sit back as they're trying to slam it ahead. Kerr jostling for the puck over there far side. Now picked up by Urbans. Tough angled shot fought off by Alex Kalmus.
Yeah, just hugging that post. Don't give him somewhere to shoot it. Let it hit you in the body. Try to gobble it up, and he jumped on the rebound and gets the freeze.
Face off, going over the sideboards, and now picked up by Arkansas. Flipped up into the air, just gloved back along there by Keyser. Stymied in the neutral zone by Salmon. Picked up now by Arkansas in front of their own net. Bank pass far side there by Odeline. A nice tip pass by Kerr. Shut down in the neutral zone again by Nebraska. A little neutral zone trap by Nebraska, but now they get beat here. 2-on-2. Now retreating. Good back check by Nebraska to get a stick on that puck. Valdrin just knocks one back along. This is Keyser. Cross-eyes pass broken up. Good job by Valdrin to hustle back and just dump it into the zone. Kerr gonna run it down into the corner. He lays a hit on, pins his man. Comes hard around to the near side. Odeline gonna load one up. High point. Couldn't quite get the shot on goal. It was fought off by the goaltender. Looked like it was going high. Pass in front from Kerr. Keyser got it sticked off of his stick there by Cowley. Keyser, excellent balance though. Able to hold on to the puck through all that traffic. Finally falls over. Took like 3 guys to knock him over. Keyser, centering pass. Didn't quite hold on to it. Outlet pass comes all the way down the ice, and Valdrin will beat everybody down for the icing.
Yeah, perhaps Nebraska just wanted to reset that one. But they'll have to keep the tired legs out on the ice.
Well, and that brings out this potent offensive line. Sugasawara, Stovall, and Zach Wilson. Just talk about the damage they've done. We're going to be looking for more right here. A tired Nebraska line on the ice. 8:25 to go in the second. Face-off finally won here by Nebraska. Picked up behind the net, Lutz. We're going to wheel it back around. Now it's going to be Stovall behind the net. Centering pass broken up. Banked off the boards. Arkansas now applying the forecheck back the other way. A lot of pressure. Into the neutral zone. Trying to run him over there was Pfeffer. Stolen away by Arkansas. They'll take control of it in the Hogs' defensive zone. Quick change there by Nebraska. A bad pass by Sugasawara. And a whiff there by De La Guardia. Lost it in his skates. Coming over to help out as DeGuire just tries to play it smartly along. Keeps the puck in front of him. Like a shortstop there as it's laid off here for Wilson. Centering pass missed the stick of Stovall and kicked wide by the goaltender Stanchfield. Sorry, that's Kopf now in goal. Got to remember that. De La Guardia down low. Delayed penalty for Arkansas. Goaltender out of net. Cross-ice pass. Wilson. Wrong-handed stick for that one. Back to the point. Finds DeGuire. DeGuire far side. De La Guardia. High point. Sends it back down low. This is Stovall. Stovall to the outside. Kerr. Not a lot of space out there for 11 guys skating around. So Arkansas tries to get a hold of it. And it's finally touched up. They'll call that a touch-up for Cali. He knocks it out of the zone. 7:09 to go.
We'll see what the call is. Look like perhaps a hold.
Holding the stick. Going to the box will be Gabe Vance from Woodbury, Minnesota. 6'4", 190. No slouch. Face off, one back by Arkansas. Salmon takes control of it on the outer half of the circle. Power play for Arkansas. They're trying to keep up that excellent percentage they've had this year. Back over, far side. Salmon down low now finds McLean. Centering pass, kind of hit his stick wrong, but McLean's able to regain control. Back to the point, finds Odeline, near side now Valdrin. Valdrin back across the blue line, finds his man, Odeline down low, finds McLean, back post, stick the side up by Kopf. Arkansas, they're going to take control again. And it's taken away by Robb. And stick down the ice there by Johnson. Johnson wants to change. That's good for Arkansas as Hank and Johnson head off the ice. Slashing was the call. The other way comes Valdrin. Valdrin just drops a pass off, finds Salmon. Salmon has time. He decides to go back to the point. Odeline through traffic, rebound. Valdrin couldn't get to it in time. Salmon just barely able to hold the line. Near side, sends it to Valdrin. Good passing here by Arkansas. A little through pass, finds Keyser, skates it around, looks for the back post. Odeline out of position, and that one will come down the ice. Nebraska gonna get a quick change. Off the ice goes Brandt, on the ice comes Brown. Arkansas settles it down. Outlet pass near side. Looking to start a rush the other way. Stovall stops that one with the outstretched stick. Leaves a pass off Wilson. Wilson's centering pass hit the stick blade of Sugasawara wrong, but Arkansas maintains control. This is Stovall looking to turn. Opens it up a little bit on the near side. Cross-ice pass, one-timer by Gottlieb, goes wide of the net. Picked up near side again by Stovall. 22 seconds left on the power play for Arkansas. McAtee with it, he's got Stovall near side. Fires it through the traffic, doesn't quite get through though. Wilson gets in the way of his own man's shot. This is gonna be Gottlieb with the puck. Lays one off for Wilson. Wilson down low finds Sugasawara. Back to the point, 6 seconds on the power play. Shot, rebound out front. Saved as Kopf is able to smother it up. 3 seconds to go.
So Arkansas will get an offensive zone face-off with 3 seconds left on the power play. They got to be aware of that man coming out of the box in case Nebraska wins the face-off. They could throw one out quick. No danger of the icing and really try to get a good scoring chance, create a one-on-one opportunity.
They're going to send Stovall to the box.
Why wouldn't they? Well, scratch that.
Change of plans. This one's going to come back down to the Arkansas end. So now it'll be 4-on-4, and Arkansas has got to be aware that there's only 3 seconds on that. Man will be coming out of the box, probably getting a quick change. But once Urbans goes to the bench, he'll probably change out with, see, Callie, Johnson. They're all on the ice. Callie, Johnson, and Hank. Might see another showing of Stedman here, or Hysack might get on the ice quickly after this penalty expires in 3 seconds. Penalties expired, and sure enough, Hysack's onto the ice. Sent across, Hysack's stick just missed. Foster sends it back down the ice. Arkansas has got some time to kill off. They've taken a lot of penalties, but they've been excellent on the penalty kill so far, only giving up 1 power play goal in spite of 7 penalty minutes they've had to kill off shorthanded. About to add to that now. About to be at 8 minutes and 57 seconds they'll have to kill off. The centering pass comes all the way through. Cornhuskers trying to capitalize. Far side. Into the zone. Johnson with a head of steam. He's got Foster right there on him. He's on his backhand. That stick came up a little high, but no call, and that one comes out of the zone. Arkansas getting away with a little bit of extra on the penalty kill, I should say. McLean trying to run it down in the zone. That one's tipped back ahead, picked up there by Brown. Brown cross-ice pass, finds his man near side. That's Lutz. Lutz gets taken off the stick there. It's caught in the referee's skates, and back the other way comes McLean. McLean gets it taken off there by Robb. Robb, cross-ice pass now near side, finds Lutz. Lutz turns it over. Arkansas dumps it back in. Glove down by Brandt. 47 seconds left in the Stovall minor. And sent back down the ice by Arkansas. Just nothing going. McLean be steady to the puck this time. Nice stick handling move by Chris Brown. He's going to dance his way past another guy across into the blue line. Offensive zone, fires a shot, and it's blocked up and out of play. Shifty moves there by Chris Brown.
Yeah. Good job by Odeline getting in the way of that shot, tipping it up and out of play. But like you said, Nebraska just really not able to get into the offensive zone while on the power play. They got a good opportunity here if they can win this faceoff, though.
Face-off, one back, picked up here. Cross-ice pass, loading up a shot there. Stedman is blocked down. Rebound off the side of the net. The shot there by Dahl. Couldn't find the back of the net. Another tough angle by Robb. Is robbed by the goaltender. And up and out of play.
Yeah, he just stepped out in front, decided we're going to get some shots on net. He let one rip, but a good save, goes up and out of play.
Face off to the right of Kalmus. And sent all the way back down towards Kopf. Kopf with the puck. He's got to be careful there. McLean will take it off your stick if you're a goaltender. And, just losing that one in the neutral zone, but able to catch up to it is Dahl. Dahl skates by everybody and picks a corner. With
Yeah, and it's a 3-2 game. Nebraska climbs back into it. Arkansas in a bit of a lull and really not helping themselves with the penalties. That's 2 power play goals thus far. They were able to kill off the 5-minute power play, but in the subsequent 2 minutes, back to back, Nebraska cuts it down, and they got no defenseman out.
that was odd.
Yeah.
Got to have the right personnel on the ice. Saw had 5-on-3 there for a second.
I'd say any personnel is better than the personnel they had.
Into the zone comes Riley along with Everett. Everett and Riley trying to fight for it. See how this checking line does right now. There's going to be a delayed penalty on Arkansas, diving for it there. Arkansas is going to go to the box yet again. Be 11 minutes of penalties. Might be Aiden Everett or Zach Riley. Those would be my leading candidates here. We'll see who goes.
It's hard to see what he called. And it'll be Riley.
Zach Riley. Uh-oh. Yep. A 3-goal lead is quickly dissipating for Arkansas as penalties are a huge problem this period. They're going to spend over half the period on the penalty kill. Bad enough they took the measure earlier, and ever since then, Nebraska has had multiple opportunities. What's crazy is they're only getting 1 or 2 scoring chances on each opportunity. Arkansas probably has more combined scoring chances on penalty kills, and yet Nebraska's found a way to capitalize. Arkansas's got to shut them down here. Nebraska outlet pass near side finds Johnson. Johnson looking for Callie behind the net, lays a lazy pass along. Arkansas trying to get it back. That one's lapped up there and sent to the far side. Slap pass through traffic, finds his man. High sack near side, back now. Through traffic again. The shot by Brandt is gloved down. 2:08 to go in the period. A 45-second difference between the power play clock and the game clock.
I think what's alarming right now, if you're Arkansas, is the suddenness that Nebraska gets its goals. 5 goals in 2 games, and they've 4 of them anyway have just come out of the blue all of a sudden. That one, an end-to-end rush by one player, and like you say, a goaltender assist.
Face off one back here by Nebraska, just holding the line. This one comes back down into the zone from Stedman. Waldron's just going to pick this one up and send it down the ice. Arkansas looks a lot tired, more tired now. Outlet pass far side, going to be picked up by Brown. Brown with a head of steam, gets hip checked, but not enough to knock him off the puck. Another hip check lined up there by Foster. Brown back to the point, finds Stedman. Stedman going to work one through traffic. Nice save there by Kalmus. Down into the corner now, near side, and that's a big hit. The puck comes up and out of play. Come outside the zone. Guess the puck was played with a high stick. Hard to say.
Yeah, another 49 seconds to kill off Riley's penalty. Only a minute 34 left in the period. Arkansas still not out of the hot water yet.
Got to kill this one off. Got to feel like they're going to gain a lot of momentum if they can do so. You thought they would have it after the 5-minute kill off, but Nebraska has found a way to rebound. Robb, the man in his hip pocket, trying to chase him down. Is Shar. Got to be careful with that stick. Almost tripped up a Nebraska player again. Could have been disaster for Arkansas. Far side, Robb lays a pass off near side, back post, just missed the stick of the one-time goal scorer Lutz. Centering pass again, knocked off his feet. In traffic was Dahl. Far side now, handled by Robb, held in the zone. Good job by Stedman. Robb with it again. He's going to load up another shot. It's rebound out front, picked up by Nebraska, lost in a sea of Arkansas feet. Finally back to the point. Stedman shot through traffic, tipped on goal. Rebound still there. Arkansas steers it to the far side boards. Stedman again, back down to Robb. Robb with the puck. Robb stick handling, high slot, fires it through traffic. His own man saved it, hit him in the skate. As the penalty expires, comes into the offensive zone for Arkansas. 42 seconds to go in this period. Johnson with the puck, fires a shot, rebound out front. Arkansas, outlet pass, looking for Salmon. What's the whistle for? They're going to call a hand pass? The referee over there talking. It was in the defensive zone.
I'm not sure.
ACHA rules, I think, are a little bit different, though. We've seen that called before. That's unfortunate for Arkansas. Yeah, I believe the ACHA rules, believe it or not, a hand pass in the defensive zone is still a hand pass. So rather unfortunate. A lot of people talking about it here. Sometimes rules differ from level to level. That's an odd one, though, to change, as Keyser gets it here. He's got a drop pass, finds Salmon. Salmon trying to get it back to the point. Nice job there by McAtee to work it back into the zone. Salmon just shoves it along, nobody there. Arkansas didn't have the play set up. Keyser going to pressure the play. 13 seconds to go before the period end. Can Arkansas get a late goal? Certainly get all their momentum back. With just one goal right here, but it's out front and sent all the way down the ice. This one will expire the second period. 3-2. Nebraska comes back in the second period and really took the wood to Arkansas.
Yeah, big momentum swing. I think they kind of took the wind out of their sails a little bit with the crowd as well. And Kalmus appears to be hanging his head a bit as Foster tries to say, we'll pick you up here, bud. But yeah, it's tough going there in the second half of that middle period for the Razorbacks.
Nebraska turned up the pressure, turned up the heat on Arkansas in the second period, and Arkansas still with a better team stats-wise in that period.
Well, not in that period alone, but for the two-game series so far. That's the only period Nebraska's really looked like the better team, and they were the better team. They had 2 goals to answer Arkansas's flurry that went over the first and second period, and cut the lead to 3-2. They outshot the Hogs 13-8. And on, what were there, 5 power plays? 5 minutes, and then the Miners scored on 2 of them, and on the last one, looked like they could score again, had that shot at the back post that, that ties the game if they can get the puck on the stick.
Unfortunate for Arkansas. After killing off that 5-minute penalty, though, it looked like Arkansas had all the momentum. They had just scored at the top of the period with still under a minute to go, or under a minute gone in the period, I should say. And Nebraska still finds a way to answer with 2 of their own. 11 penalty minutes in that period, though, really killed the Hawks. All right, so we'll be back in a couple of minutes after a word from our sponsors. Arkansas leads 3-2.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout Northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Bofady's Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bofady's Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bofady's nuts at Bofady'sTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
What's the Arkansas score?
Welcome back to the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas, as we get ready for our second intermission report. Corey, we were talking at the break. Arkansas just looks a little bit deflated out there as Nebraska was able to answer with a couple of goals of their own, and they have all the momentum going into the third period.
Yeah, not a lot of intensity from the Razorbacks. They got some good-looking goals, really good passing. Just some tic-tac passing, creating opportunities for themselves, but a little bit of a lull in the second half of that, aided by several penalties. The 5-minute penalty they had that they did kill off, but immediately after they got back to full strength, went to another 2-minute penalty kill. Maybe that took a little bit out of their sails. You know, it's tough. You just kill off a good long penalty. You're feeling a little bit high, and then all of a sudden you're right back at it. Kind of knocks you down a bit. Gave up the goal with about 18 seconds left on that power play. Took another penalty later, and Nebraska able to cut it down to a 1-goal lead. We talked about it. Keys of the game before we started for Nebraska was those special teams. Not only the goals they gave up when they had men in the box last night, but trying to get their power play going as well. They had 3 icings, 3 different instances last night when they were on the power play, which really hurt their chances of getting scoring opportunities, and they've really turned that around today. I don't think they're getting a whole lot of shots while they're on the power play, but they're making the most out of the shots that they do get. So they've cut this down to a 1-goal lead, and in this game, which I think we both expected. You know, they weren't just going to lay down and let Arkansas take this, but they've come out, they look more fiery, more intense, and Arkansas really has to regroup in the locker room, and I'm sure Nebraska's doing the same.
Yeah, and I want to go back, though. We're going to forget, before we forget, Arkansas did score a goal in this period right away. It kind of tacked on to the end of that first period momentum. How is Arkansas going to regain some of that? We talked a little bit about, penalty minutes are a big factor, but even if they take penalties, you can get momentum on the penalty kill, as we saw after the 5-minute kill-off. They still looked really good on that.
Yeah.
So how are they going to regain that? Is it going to be off of a quick goal to start the next period, or are they going to be a little bit more methodical with the way that they play?
I think it's with what's going on right now, sitting in the locker room, getting those coaches, Coach Sims, Coach Falls, yelling at them, perhaps the captains as well, really speaking up, saying, look, guys, we're not just going to lay down and let this happen. We got a 1-goal lead, but you can bet that Nebraska is planning on putting more goals in the back of the net, more points up on the board. So they're going to have to stay aggressive on offense, try to put more pucks in the back of Nebraska's net. You know, don't sit back and let this 1-goal lead be what you try to win with. So try to get them going in the locker room and translate that to intensity out on the ice. I think that will show up well for them.
Yeah, and you know Coach Falls and Coach Sims are probably getting after them in the locker room. Coach Sims, he's definitely somebody who's going to light a fire under his team whenever he needs to. He's not an overly emotional guy on the bench. You don't see him get up in arms a lot, but, what would you like to see from the coaching on the bench in the third period too? What kind of adjustments would you like to see? Maybe any line pairing changes?
I don't think so. I think they figured out what works for them. I think it's just trying to say, listen, guys, we got to get going. You just can't sit back and expect opportunities to create themselves. You got to go out there, try to take advantage of the opportunities that you do have, and stay out of the penalty box. Not good penalties, not within the flow of the game. Interference penalty, a slashing penalty. If you got to take one, you got to take one. But I don't think the ones that they've had are the necessary penalties that may prevent a goal, and you'll take that penalty kill rather than trying to give up an easy goal. There hasn't been any of those. So playing smart hockey and staying aggressive on offense.
The Kerr and Keyser line has been kind of silent tonight, along with Salmon as well. What do they need to do to get stuff going? I mean, Kerr has been out there. He's been all over the ice. Keyser seemingly all over the ice. And they do a pretty good job in the offensive zone for the most part, but they just haven't been able to get one on the scoreboard tonight. What are they going to need to do to get it going?
I think it's starting with Kerr. Kerr is the one that's going to try to create the offense. He had the nice nutmeg move down deep in the zone, created a scoring opportunity there. But, just got to do the same thing. Get the puck deep into the zone and try to get some good wood on it. They had one where Keyser was down on this end, had a wide open net, puck coming across the ice, just couldn't get enough on it. So you got to capitalize on those opportunities and take advantage of what Nebraska is going to give you.
Well, let's go for a quick stats update from Rich Sanders. Rich, let's get those second period stats.
Well, through 2 periods, Nebraska outshooting Arkansas right now, 20-19. The Cornhuskers also have the face-off advantage by just a couple, and mainly a 50-50 battle in the draws. In the second period, Nebraska outshot Arkansas 13-8, outscored the Razorbacks 2-1, and did not get either one of those goals from the firepower that we knew about coming into the game. So a lot of reasons to be a little wary going in here to the third period for Arkansas after having a 3-0 lead, which now I believe has taken over as the worst lead in hockey.
Well, you're talking about Nebraska not getting it from their top producers, and that's rather interesting. They're showing their depth a little bit now as Nebraska coming into the weekend. We weren't sure where they were going to get some of those goals from, but able to get a couple of goals from guys that aren't named Johnson or not named Hank.
Yeah, it's trying to create that depth. This is their first weekend of hockey. They played their first game last night, but trying to figure out who they are as a team, who's going to step up this year. We've seen that for Arkansas as well. We talk about a bunch of the freshmen that they have coming in. Beaumay's playing well. Wilson able to get on the scoreboard. Just not expected that you're going to get production from them, but when you do, as the season goes on, you can kind of count on those guys and really try to rely on them to add to that potent offense that you already have with those top 2 guys.
All right. Well, speaking of production, we'll shoot it over to our producer, Quinn, as we get another word from our sponsors.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout Northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Bofady's Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bofady's Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bofady's nuts at Bofady'sTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout Northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Bofady's Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bofady's Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bofady's nuts at Bofady'sTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
Welcome back to the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas, where your Arkansas Razorbacks are up 3-2 on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Alongside me, as always, Corry Porter and Rich Sanders, along with Quinn Shields. My name is EJ Sanders. As we get set to start the third period of action, going to send the starters back out there. The Keyser line going to try to get going here to start the third period.
Yeah, we were talking about it off the air that, Arkansas is leading this game 3-2, but after that second period, it really feels like they're losing this game, and I think it's just the deflated feeling of going up 3-0 and then giving up those goals. Really, it's just the penalties, though. Shots are about even, and Nebraska capitalizing on the opportunities. Arkansas hasn't played poorly on the penalty kill, but anytime you're down a man, it doesn't help.
20-19 in the shot department. Face off at center ice. Time to get these Augs going. Face off one back. Here's Keyser. Keyser to Kerr. Now to McAtee. Ice looks a little wet out there. We'll see how the players adjust to start the period. It'll be a little softer. Arkansas tries to pick up the puck. Near side. Nice wheeling pass by Keyser. Nobody home on the back post. Salmon was retreating already. Salmon trying to get the puck back behind the net. Looking for a back pass. Now stops it in the corner. He gets pinned along the boards there by Hysack. Back to the point. Held in. Another shot through traffic there by Gottlieb. Well high of the net. Comes to the near side boards now. Arkansas trying to get it out of the zone. Or keep it in the zone, I should say. Nebraska trying to get it out, but struggling to do so, and uses Arkansas's help to do so. Nice little move there by Gottlieb, trying to just poke it back along. Goes to the far side of the ice. Giving chase now is Cowley. His McAtee makes a stopping move behind his goaltender. Near side boards, banked along, finds Kerr. Kerr outlet pass to Sugasawara. Keyser and Kerr will look for a change here shortly. Drop pass! Shot just missed the net. Outlet pass far side looking for Robb. Robb just banks it off the boards, finds his man. Outlet pass now, and Arkansas is able to steal it away. Keyser jumps over the skates of one guy, trying to dump it into the zone so he can get a change. Far side now. Hurtling over the puck there was the Nebraska player. Tried to nutmeg one there was Wilson, but it comes back down to the near side corner. Defensive zone for Arkansas. McAtee picks up the puck. He's going to turn it back the other way. 18:25 to go in this game potentially as Sugasawara has the puck. Near side, makes a turning move. Centering pass stolen. Back the other way comes Robb. He's all alone. Coming back off the bench. Good job by DeGuire. Runs him down in the corner. Alex DeGuire using that hustle to get back and make a play on the puck before Robb could get a shot off. As this one comes up and out of play. Protective netting. It's for our benefit and also to our bane. As you see the girdered ice out there.
Arkansas with an early scoring opportunity here in this third period. But Kopp, who replaced Stanchfield. A couple good saves.
Face off one back by Nebraska. Arkansas picks it up, and that one is tapped out of play. Be a defensive zone face off for Arkansas. 17:49 to go, second period.
Yeah, other than the two power play goals that Kalmas has given up, he's looked excellent. Second team all SEC HC last season. Looks to continue to build on that success this year as well.
Face off one ahead. Arkansas looking to chase it down. That's going to be Riley. Dumps it out of the zone looking for McLean. Turned over. Back the other way comes Ketting. Ketting knocks it off the boards. Arkansas other ideas for the puck though. End over end. Now settles down on the ice. Arkansas trying to dump it into the Nebraska zone and do. Brandt giving chase in the corner. He's going to pick it up there on his backhand. Gets shoved along the boards. Able to muscle his way past. Arkansas going to regroup in their own zone. Odeline with it. 2.5 minutes gone in this third period. A 3-2 lead for the Razorbacks. Outlet pass. McLean able to get that one up the ice. It's knocked off the puck there though. That one's tipped into the zone. No icing here, just past the red line. A weak pass by Odeline. Having to chase it down was Waldron. Back to Odeline. Cross-ice pass. That one had a little bit more mustard on it, but McLean's not able to handle it. Far side, Deacon takes control. Grant Deacon, back pass, finds Odeline. He's got an outlet. He's going to find McLean. It hits McLean in the skate yet again. Another hit laid on there by Riley on Johnson. Far side. Waldron picks up the puck. Back skating, looking for the outlet. Has a man near side, just past the stick of Riley, and down the ice for icing. McLean will make his way back onto the ice. Three minutes, 22 seconds gone. The air has kind of been taken out of this building.
Yeah, a little lethargic, both on the ice and off.
Shot there, just high of the net. Lifting his head in disgust was Hank after that one. He knew he had an opportunity. Dump back into the zone. Photo line with the puck here. He's got Johnson trying to pressure him. Good job there by Valdner just to keep it behind the net. Photo line's got to be careful with that elbow. Hank with the puck. Centering pass, has his man high slot. High sack shot off the side of the net. Another shot there from Hank, saved down there by Calmus. Big number 52. Rumbling all over the ice, looking to load up a hit. Isak, back pass, finds his man. Good job by Lutz, but Arkansas takes it away. Salmon can't squeeze through. Far side now, outlet pass, and just easily tapped into the zone by Johnson. Nebraska will get a full change. Get their captain Cowley on the ice. Gottlieb looking for the outlet. Has a man far side, Salmon to Kerr. Kerr and Kieser and Salmon already seeing their second shift as, Kerr gets upended, but Salmon comes away with it. Has McAtee near side, loads up a shot, hit the back skate of the defenseman and out of play. Nice little block there by Jacob Miller.
Yeah, Arkansas able to get that puck into the zone, tries to get a shot away, but like you said, Miller comes away with a block. It goes up and out of play, but Arkansas is pressing.
Face off, be to the left. Of the goaltender. Kieser wins this one to the near side. Kerr back to the point. McAtee loads it up, tipped on net. Actually just wide of the net there by Kieser. Salmon with it here. Backhand pass is broken up. Outlet pass here by Robb, stolen away by Gottlieb in the neutral zone. Gottlieb with the puck again. Gottlieb fighting past a couple of guys, levels one. Now on the back door is Salmon. They're going to call him offside, but Gottlieb, Dakota Gottlieb, absolutely leveled Stephen Dahl on that one. Dahl has been looking for hits all over the ice tonight, and Gottlieb wasn't letting him have that one.
Good physical play from the Hogs.
Now Dahl is a physical player. We've seen him dole out some hits from time to time. Arkansas tries to get the puck back near side. It's taken away. Nebraska works it up the ice. McAtee going to run it down. He's on an awkward hand there. Right-handed stick, able to get the puck back though. Outlet pass, finds his man, streaking up the ice. Here comes Schar. Schar into the zone, loads up a shot, rebound. Schar on the backhand, missed the net on that one. Gottlieb able to shoulder a guy off the puck again. Boy, just stunning hits from Dakota Gottlieb. Literally stunning, and that one took a bad bounce. But luckily for Arkansas, goes clear of Urban's stick. Centering pass, bounces up into the air, stolen away by Arkansas. That's Valentini. Everett on the ice along with Schar and Valentini. That one back down below the goal line, now picked up by Urbans. He gets pinned against the boards. Dumped back into the zone, held in here by McAtee. Big hit laid on by Aiden Everett on the near side. How about that?
Everett likes to throw that body around as well.
Just levels Cade Hopkins. I called his name too much tonight, and he'll go right back to the bench after getting upended here on the near side boards by Aiden Everett. Just a difference in size. 5'9", 170 is Cade Hopkins. Aiden Everett is 6'1", 185. Got the height advantage. Still able to drop a shoulder. Talked to Aiden in training camp and told us all about dropping that shoulder on this ice. And Schar tries to send this one back along. Stolen away here by Arkansas. Aiden's going to get it on the near side. Everett looking for the outlet pass. Held in the zone there by the Huskers. Far side now, Gottlieb's going to pick up the puck. 6 minutes gone. In this third period of action, I know it says second up on the scoreboard, but alas, we can't control all that. No icing here, picked up by Brown behind the net for Nebraska. Off the back of the net, Everett giving chase. He slashes at the stick. Everett going to come back at the puck. That brings the crowd to their feet, and he'll hustle off the ice. Lost his stick on the play, might have broken it. All the way far side now, Wilson picks it up. He makes a stopping move in the corner. Talented freshman playing with Stovall and Sugasawara. That's good company for a freshman as DeGuire finds a man near side. De La Guardia in the corner just moves it back along. And Johnson on the outlet pass. Johnson skating up the far side, trying to work through DeGuire. Good job shutting him down by DeGuire. Johnson has the puck caught up in his skates as he goes barreling into the boards. Near side now, 3-on-2 the other way. DeGuire part of the rush, backhanded pass, finds Sugasawara, toe drag, just knocked off his stick. Trying to hold it in the zone is Wilson. Another outlet pass, slashing at the stick there was Stovall, and he's going to get a penalty for it. Chris Stovall for slashing, almost certainly. Feels like Stovall's been playing some frustrated shifts tonight. He's got to let that frustration go, let it guide him to do positive things.
Yeah, and I think Arkansas is going to remember how well they controlled the puck on the last few penalty kills and get those the goals they gave up out of their mind, because they really did kill off those penalties well.
Comes Odeline. Odeline slams it out of the zone. No, stayed in. Nice job knocking it back into the zone there by Dahl. Outlet. This is going to be McLean with it. Trevor McLean. Stick handling move through traffic. How did McLean get through there? McLean still with it. Trying to bank a pass along, but it gets tipped up and out of play.
Yeah, I think he was trying to send it back to the defense. Arkansas has done that well today. Just send it all the way down the ice, back to your defense. Let them control it, kill off a few more precious seconds.
McLean has been the main culprit of doing that. That one goes up and out of play immediately.
That was odd.
Took a weird bounce, I think, on the face-off there. One back and out of play by Brown. Brown taking the face-off against Deacon, near side. Nebraska controls it. Going to be Robb, near side, breakout pass, has Brown. Brown throws it ahead. Valdron just eases it back out of the zone, into the neutral zone. Stick fake there by Robb into the offensive zone. No offside called there. As Odeline slams it to the near side boards and down the ice. Robb and Odeline getting tangled up behind the net. Stedman works it back the other way. He's got Brown. No backhanded pass into the zone. Here's Robb loading up, right-handed stick, looking back post. Has a man. Good job there by Kalmus. Puck still loose. No. Does he have it? He had it. Kalmus had it in his glove. A great job intercepting that pass on the back post.
I think Valdron, we thought he was going after the puck, but he was actually going after the player for running into his goaltender. Sticking up for Kalmus a little bit.
Well, this Arkansas team is scrappy, and they'll find their way to the penalty box. Valdron's probably going to go here. We'll see. Yeah, Valdron's skating to the bench.
Yeah,
Not the box.
they opened the penalty box, but nobody's going.
Foster talking to the referee there, along with Hank, a couple of the alternate captains.
I mean, you got to protect your goaltender, but you can only take it so far, and you got to be real careful in a one-goal game like this. You can't afford to make it a 5-on-3 at that point. Lucky they didn't get called for anything there, but
great job by Kalmus, though, on the save.
Yep.
Coming back across, reading that pass on the back post. Only one that saw it. We could see it. We had a great angle of it. Saw the man streaking. Great job by Kalmus to scoop that one up. So Stovall still in the box for another minute and 3 seconds. Can Arkansas kill this one off? They've made a lot of penalties. As Keyser pressures the puck. That one came out of the zone, and that's offside. Yep, blow that whistle. There you go. Had the arm up. Just got to finish the job.
And the Hogs catch a break.
Kill off another 11 seconds there. 11 seconds at a time. I only have to do that about 4.5 more times. This one, Tagan. His Foster can't shut down the play. Dumped into the zone. Giving chase is Callie. Good job by Keyser to knock him off the puck. Slammed right into the bodies of Keyser and Callie in the corner. Keyser knocks it back to the neutral zone. Giving chase is Shar, but it comes all the way down. Oh, it takes a stop on the boards. Kopp comes out to play it. Kopp, haven't heard his name too much here in this third period. Puck on the stick of his man. A centering pass. Out front shot. A good chance for Callie. Couldn't finish it off. One of the only Canadians on the roster for Nebraska. Another shot through traffic off the side of the net. Arkansas trying to regroup here. Back behind the net, and that's a big break for Arkansas. Good job by Foster pouncing on that loose puck, killing off some more time. Back to the point, though, handled here by Brandt. Cross-ice pass, finds his man Johnson, loads up a pass down low, back door, couldn't find him. Arkansas gonna clear this one. Oh, off the skate of Johnson, but time will expire on the penalty in 3, 2, 1. Stovall out of the box a little early on that, but he'll get the change, and it's a full change for Arkansas. We're going to be Deacon with the puck. Near side, Shar is going to pick it up. Just chips it off the boards to himself. Sorry, that was Riley. Riley going to gather it here, slam it hard around the boards. McLean giving chase just past his outstretched stick. Now Deacon with it, fires a shot through traffic and his glove down. And pinned to the hip of the goaltender, Kopp.
Good quick shot there. I like the idea. Try to catch him off guard, but a good save there by Kopp. And he holds on for the whistle in Arkansas. Full strength, fresh legs out there. Let's see what they can do with it.
Good penalty kill from Arkansas. We'll see if they can capitalize here. Back to the point, Gottlieb through traffic. Just wide of the net. McAtee slamming his stick down. Ready to go. He'll just hold the line. Dump it back into the zone. Puck is loose. McLean near side finds Deacon. Deacon, he's going to pick the corner. Grant Deacon scores with 10:05 to go in the third period. Arkansas takes the 4-2 lead.
Yeah, you give him that much time and that much room in front of him. He's just going to pick it out, and that's what he did. Found that corner. Excellent shot, and Arkansas extends the lead in a much-needed insurance goal for the Hogs.
Grant Deacon. Been waiting for him to come alive.
That was his first goal of the season.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
14th different Razorback to score in 4 games.
Well, there's only 30 guys on the roster, and 2 of them are goaltenders. So already half of their players have scored. Half the skaters on the Arkansas Razorbacks have scored, and we're through 3 2/3 games. And a little more than that, 3 5/6. Arkansas. We'll see this one come on goal, and that
dangerous.
one almost snuck by Kalmus.
Yeah, that one.
To do a snow angel there.
That one ramped right up the paddle.
Fans, we'd like to thank our sponsors one more time. RLP Home Builders, family owned and operated. They have been helping build Northwest Arkansas for over a decade. And Bofides Tasty Nuts, a veteran owned gourmet snack company with a passion for quality snacks, good friends, and great times. A portion of every purchase goes to small veteran charities in need. Please use the code HOGHOCKEY upon checkout to get 10% off of your purchase. This one's taken now by Odeline. Odeline trying to skate it up the ice. He's going to lay one off here. Has his man shot. Oh, I don't know how he saved that one.
Almost snuck it under the pad. I think he just pinched it against the ice. Got it down just in time.
Yeah, I think he got caught right in the skate. Was able to hold on to it. Froze in a position. Hoping that the referee couldn't see the puck anymore. Stovall loses this face-off. Nebraska will bump this one around the boards. Bumped into the boards as Sugasawara, as Valdrin's shot goes wide. Odeline will fire it down low. There's Stovall. Stovall with the puck near side. Grant Deacon with the goal as they announce it. Good to see production from that line. Odeline far side has Valdrin. He's in the low slot area, fires a shot, and it's smothered there by Kopf.
Good save there. Way to pounce on the rebound quickly. Arkansas needs to try to crash those boards a bit. Try to bury one of those rebounds if they want to extend the lead here. Nebraska running out of time, but Arkansas really can't let their foot off the gas.
Arkansas looking for 2 weekend sweeps in a row as a shot from the high slot area. That was Kerr. Keyser's going to retrieve it. Back to Kerr. Kerr with the puck. Kerr with a head of steam. Hard to slow him down. There's a guy who could do it. Johnson is another tough angled shot. Is somehow gloved down by Kopf through traffic. Boy, they're really going to like that goaltender.
Yeah, I think so. Get him some real quality minutes. I think he's getting here and get some experience. That'll help you down the stretch for the Cornhuskers.
Keyser to take the face off. This 1-1 over to the side here by the Cornhuskers. Stolen away by Odeline through traffic. Another spectacular save by Kopf through traffic. Let's take a look at the schedule going forward here for Arkansas, though. Arkansas won 6-3 yesterday against Nebraska. They're in the lead right now, 4-2. Next weekend, they got Kansas coming into town before going on a short road trip. We won't be back until October after next weekend, but a 7:30 puck drop on Friday night and a 3:05 puck drop on Saturday for the Razorbacks. As Kerr fires a shot, blockered up and out of play. Let's talk about that schedule for a second there, Corey.
Yeah, Arkansas really fortunate to have 3 home weekends in a row to start this season. And we talked about Nebraska a little bit yesterday. Their schedule, they start on the road for 6 consecutive games. So Arkansas really able to get their legs under them at home before they go on the road. Trip to Tennessee for some games there.
Yep. Kerr going to lay a pass off here. It's going to be De La Guardia through the traffic. It's tipped aside and another rebound there. Kopf has done a good job of seeing those. Has only given up the lone goal since his time in net. Comes to the near side, though. Going to be De La Guardia playing it down low. Going to be Kerr trying to make a toe drag move. Does hold on to the puck. Gets shoved off of it momentarily. Centering pass. And I don't know how Salmon found the back of the net, but it goes in. And Arkansas takes the 3-goal lead for the second time in this game.
You know, you got to feel bad for Kopf. He made a bunch of really good saves all right in a row, but the Nebraska defense just couldn't get out of the zone, and Arkansas continually peppering him with shots until Salmon finds one what looked like 5-hole. Able to just get that pass. Kerr created that, and then the pass was sent in front. Salmon buries it, and Arkansas pulling away here late.
Salmon from Keyser and Kerr. We talked about that line getting going, and there they do. They get on the board. Production from nearly every line at this point. I believe that's Salmon's first goal of the year. Outlet pass. That is the second goal of the year. I apologize. That's why we have a stat guy. Under 8 to go here in the third. Cross-eyes pass. Boy, Arkansas is just wheeling now. They have worn down this Nebraska team. Near side, though. Out of the zone comes Hank. They're not done yet. Hank loads up a shot, fired it high in the net. Not quite the accuracy you need there to beat Kalmus. Oh, that would have been a sick move. If McLean could have gotten by. A big hit laid on by Riley. McLean the other way. Fires a shot. Glove down by Kopf. Kopf's going to finish this game out. He's looked pretty good for Nebraska. I think really was the energizing force for them getting back into this game earlier on.
Yeah, I think so. And really hasn't seen a whole lot of shots till the last couple minutes, and he's stopped some really good ones.
Arkansas has started to pepper the net here in this third period, 11 shots in the third period alone, but an outlet quickly ahead comes Dahl. Dahl ahead of steam, fires a tough angled shot, and that one went up and out of play.
Good rush there by Dahl, able to get a quick shot away. Looked like Kalmus got a piece of it with his shoulder, gets it up and out of play.
That one actually, not sure if it really was out of play. Right over there in that corner is the only place where the net actually hangs over the board, so it could have been rimming along the top of the boards, but it was rattling the net, and that's enough for the referee to blow the whistle. Another shot there, tough angle by Cowley. Back behind the net, Gottlieb not going to be able to control this one. Lost in the thick of it there. There's Arkansas trying to power it ahead as Everett. Everett getting slammed hard against the boards. A good hit laid on there by Dahl. Dahl getting loaded up again. At some point, these guys have just stopped playing hockey. Started hitting each other as the puck is loose out front of the net. Arkansas able to clear it. Aiden Everett's going to go to the box. There he goes. Might send them both, not sure.
Looks like it'll be a power play for Nebraska, as Aiden Everett will add to his total for his career.
Yep, Alex Robb going to the box. The Duluth, Alex Robb was the victim on that one, in that infraction. And he'll take the ensuing faceoff after getting muscled to the ground there by Aiden Everett.
This is really big for Nebraska. If you want to climb back into this, you got 3 goals to score in 6:55. Prime opportunity to get one on the board here.
Well, we've seen him score a couple already. They're going to need 3, though. They haven't scored 3 in a row all weekend. Comes to the near side. Trying to dump it into the zone there was Stedman. He's going to find the stick of his man in the corner, Dahl. Dahl shoves a man off the puck, back to the point, finds Stedman. Stedman lays one off here, Robb. Robb looking for the cross-ice pass, broken up nicely there by Schar. Schar skating ahead, tries to make a move past Stedman, and that's offside.
Yep.
They will blow it dead.
And they may bring that all the way down to the other end.
They should. But they won't. Pass originated in the defensive zone. They will bring it back one face-off, Dot. I guess a happy medium there. So I won't be doing too much complaining. Sometimes a face-off can be too far forward, especially on this ice, and get beat back. Arkansas won't be doing that here. Playing safe with a 3-goal lead. Skating into the zone with it is Hyzak. Hyzak gonna come away with the puck, looks for the pass, broken up, another shot through the traffic, rebound, shut down, Alex Kalmus. And now it goes to the far side, comes back to the point, through traffic again. Brandt lays a pass off, back door, another shot, tipped on net, but saved again. Excellent job by Kalmus. Does this team have 2 goaltenders or what? Another pass through traffic. High sack down to Johnson. Johnson behind the cage now. Right-handed stick, finds another right-handed stick to another right-handed stick, and back. Back to the point. Brandt down low. Has Hank. Hank loading up a pass. Back door, and he couldn't field it cleanly. That would have been an easy goal. I wonder if Hysack should have just slapped at it and hoped for the best. 34 seconds left in the Everett minor penalty for roughing. As it's taken off the stick, here comes Keyser the other way, trying to chip it around the defender. Through the legs, nicely done there by Keyser. A stick lift between the legs. You ever seen something like that? No, I think they're going to call him. Yeah, they might call him for that. Yep, they're going to call Jonathan Cowley for that.
Yeah, slashing is the call.
So Keyser draws a penalty there.
Yeah.
When you have that much of a height difference, I mean, Keyser not exactly that tall. He's able to do some pretty creative things.
We'll have 4-on-4 for 18 seconds before Arkansas will have a power play.
Keyser's got deceptive quickness. 4-on-4, like you said, for 18 seconds. And you see how he plays the game. He kind of almost slows the pace down so that he can control the pace when he brings it up the ice. It's very deceptive. McAtee just knocks that one back along. Sugasawara with the puck here. 2 seconds now, 1. Aiden Everett out of the box, onto the ice. Comes Zach Wilson with his line mates, Stovall, Sugasawara. McAtee out there with Gottlieb. Been the best defensive pairing this weekend. Not by a mile, but have clearly been the biggest offensive contributors. Sent back post, and Gottlieb just ripped a shot out of play.
Yep.
Boy, howdy, that's got to be scary for a goaltender. You're sliding over, you know Gottlieb's stick on the other side.
Yeah, great pass, and teed it up, just missed it high and wide.
Gottlieb can control that shot. I tell you what, it can be lethal. We haven't seen him be able to put those on net so far this weekend. He's just kind of hoping and praying right now. I'd like to see him kind of shore that shot up, maybe take a little off of it to get it on net, and then work his way up to blasting those by. Odeline with the puck right now. Kind of whiffed on that pass, and he gets stolen away. All the way down, right to the paddle of the goaltender. 1 minute left on the power play for Arkansas. Trying to kill off the slashing minor to the captain, Cowley, as Keyser just controls it all the way through the zone. Keyser somehow regains control through the traffic. Keyser tries to lay a pass off. Look at him, how patient he is coming back for the puck. Kicks it back along, gets hooked from behind, no call. A little bit more lenient when you're already on the penalty kill. As Keyser fakes a shot there at the point. Moseys along into the corner. Keyser settling it down behind the net. Far side, no, Foster kind of pinched in a little too far there. Keyser also a little inaccurate with the pass. Those two things compound for a bad pass all the way back the other way, stolen away. Here comes Ketting into the zone, tried to pick the far corner. Couldn't quite do it. Another shot comes down, just off net. Valdrin able to control it here. 8 seconds left in the penalty, 3:18 to go in the game. This is Keyser, kind of skated up the ice. Keyser again, just kind of working it along, all the way down on goal. 3 minutes to go. Third period. Sent back ahead. This is Kerr turning it into the zone. He's at the end of a shift, and you can tell. He's going off the ice. Makes a turning move back to DeGuire. DeGuire and De La Guardia on the ice. Any combination of DeGuire, De La Guardia, and Foster, that's those are your best defensive defensemen right there. Those guys will shut it down, and you need that kind of experience. All of them very experienced players on this team. As Deacon loads up another shot. He smells blood now. Got his first goal of the year already in this game. McLean back to Deacon out front, tries to work it through the traffic. Deacon getting tied up there.
Oh. Yeah. Ill-advised from Deacon, a slash right to the face mask of Rob. A retaliation there. They're sending him to the box with 2:16 left. I think that bodes well for his chances of not getting kicked out and perhaps suspended. I think that says a lot about Nebraska as well, not really retaliating too much on that, because certainly is grounds for for letting it get ugly, and they didn't, so good on them.
Very good job. Not so much for Deacon. He'll serve a 5-minute penalty, 2:16 to go in the third. This is an opportunity for Nebraska. They can score 3 quick goals in 2:16, and Arkansas won't get any relief. This could be a big penalty.
Now keep an eye on the goaltender as well, see if they want to pull him out.
See if Deacon will warrant a suspension on that one as well. That's a tough penalty to take. He didn't get kicked out for it, and he's really pretty lucky. That's not a swipe you want to see anybody take. I get the frustration there. Rob's holding his stick, and it's kind of back and forth. They're shoving, and then you can't get the last hit on him, especially like that. Not with the stick to the head. Very dangerous. That's why they wear full cages out there, though. Back to the point. Brandt sends that one back along. Johnson. High sticking. I'll say.
To be fair, his stick was pretty low. The guy was just on the ground.
Batting practice would be the penalty I would call on that one. Near side, blowing a tire. Here comes Keyser into the offensive zone. Keyser makes a turning move. He gets upended. 1:40 to go. It's not necessarily over. Nebraska can easily get a goal, and a big hit by Keyser. Back down the ice. Keyser getting knocked off his feet, away from the play. Listen, it's only one referee out there. I understand some frustration from the crowd, but it's a 5-2 lead for Arkansas. No need to panic. Near side now. Brown's got it. Brown lays it down low, back to Brown in the circle, fires a shot, blocked the side, sent down the ice by McAtee. 1 minute to go in this series. Arkansas, like you said, could feel a lot better with the season sweep here. It's the last time they'll see Nebraska. Foster loading one up on Rob. Rob has a target on his back. Good hit there by DeGuire to take the puck off. He's got a man in front. He goes back post instead. Held in there by Foster. No, they're going to say he was offside. Just barely cleared the line. Clock hasn't stopped just yet. Now it does. 36.5 to go. Clock operator has been a little lenient on stoppages. Listen,
trying to get home in time to catch the end of the football game is all.
Yeah, well, I don't even want to know right now. Face off, one back here by Nebraska. Banked along the boards, 34 seconds. Just want to end this weekend without incident. Comes to the center of the ice. Shot there by Urbans, goes high of the net. Running him down in the corner there is Pfeffer. You got a lot of big guys out there on the ice, Nebraska does. I think they're tired of getting bullied by Arkansas here in the third period. Arkansas has been doing a lot of shoving. Nebraska banking it off the boards. Finds Urbans. Urbans trying to get loaded up. Somehow holds onto the puck. Blocked shot there by DeGuire in front. Foster takes one more hit. 3 seconds to go in this game. And the buzzer will sound. And the weekend will expire. Your Arkansas Razorbacks win 5-2 here on the Saturday afternoon matchup between Nebraska and Arkansas. And this is exactly the result Arkansas wanted coming into this weekend. This is two very good victories. 3-goal wins over a team that's been to the national tournament 2 years in a row and has 14 returning players. Excellent job by Arkansas to notch the win tonight.
Yeah, went 0-2 against this team last year, 2-0 against them this year. So excellent job, and like you said, exactly what they're looking for. Unbeaten, heading into another home weekend next week. They'll take on Kansas, who beat them a few times last year, so they'll be looking for a few more victories there as well. And Arkansas looking good to start this season.
They line up to shake hands. Next weekend, they've got another opponent, and an opponent that absolutely dominated them last year in Kansas coming into this building. Kansas has lost a lot of players, but they're still going to return some guys that can play against this Arkansas team. What do you expect Arkansas to do to prepare for them this week?
Hopefully watch some film, see what they can improve on. I think staying out of the penalty box, taking some of those dumb penalties that they did take today, really cost them. Those 2 goals were both power play goals, and then they had to kill off several more as well. 2 5-minute penalties, including Deacons at the end, which they only got through a little bit over 2 minutes of. But, you got to stay out of the box. If it's not within the flow of the game, you don't need to be taking those penalties. A team like Kansas will definitely capitalize on those mistakes, just like Nebraska did here this weekend. So they got a lot of things to work on and a lot of good things to say, here's what we did well, here's what we need to continue to do. So
Deacon skating over and talking to Rob there. Say, hey man, sorry about that.
Sorry, bud.
Sometimes things happen in the flow of the game that you don't exactly expect. Let's get a rundown of the stats, the final score here. Third period stats brought to you by Rich Sanders.
Well, Arkansas outshoots Nebraska in the third period and ends up with a 31-29 advantage in the shots. Razorbacks score the only 2 goals of the third period and walk away a 5-2 winner. 2 3-goal wins this weekend, a 4-0 record, a lot of things to work on, but a lot of big positives, a lot of people that can score. 2 goalies who are both 2-0 right now. Defensemen that do a pretty good job. I think there were some defensive breakdowns this weekend. Part of it maybe Nebraska's style. They like the cherry pick kind of way of attacking sometimes. But when Nebraska had to put it together, really couldn't do it. And it really has a lot to do with Arkansas's depth and skill, both on the offensive and defensive ends of the ice.
Arkansas definitely looked like the better team all weekend long. And yes, that second period was a little bit of cause for concern, but you got to really commend Arkansas for the way that they bounced back in that third period, notching a couple of more goals, taking control of the game yet again, and winning another period 2-0.
Yeah, this time this team's exciting. I'm excited to see where they can go, how well they can do. Next week's another measuring stick, and then they'll head on the road.
Yeah, and We'll be back in about a month after that. But next weekend, Arkansas can't look ahead too far. Like we said, one more tough matchup before they head on the road to Tennessee, and who knows from there. There's going to be a lot of road games this semester for Arkansas to get through. But Arkansas is your winner tonight against the Nebraska Cornhuskers, 5-2 for Corry Porter and Rich Sanders and Quinn Shields. My name is EJ Sanders, signing off from the Jones Center. So long.